What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at my Nike SB Dunk Wizard of Oz. So they finally arrived today from StockX. And let me tell you, StockX, you got to do better than this, bro. I think we might have a problem. Let's get into it. And by a problem, what I mean is I didn't receive everything that should have been in this box. If you're pretty familiar with the shoe, you know it comes with the paper with the Dorothy red ruby slippers on it. And that's not the issue. The issue is these shoes actually come wrapped inside of a black Nike SB and Wizard of Oz collaboration bag. That bag is nowhere to be found in this package. And just doing some research online, I have seen numerous other people that also purchased their Wizard of Oz Dunks off of StockX state the exact same thing, that they was missing the black bag that these shoes come in. So my question is, why the fuck is StockX not including the bag? That's the collaboration bag. That's a key item to this shoe. And I know they have to verify and check each shoe, so of course they was gonna have to remove the shoes from the bag, but you really have to include that bag in this purchase. If anything, just fold the bag up and place it on top of the shoes to let us know you actually went inside of the shoe and verified it. Let's just say if I wanted to resell this shoe, and I probably wouldn't, I don't resell shoes, but just say if I did, or any of these other guys wanted to resell the shoe, they don't have one of the key components that was included in this shoe. So I can really see if you sent this shoe back into StockX and they didn't see that bag, you know what's gonna happen? They probably gonna reject it. But in my case, I have went over this shoe and did my authentication checks. This shoe does check out to be authentic. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over this shoe, and I'm gonna give you the pointers to look out for when authenticating your shoe, to let you know that you got an authentic pair versus possibly a fake. So let's go ahead and jump into this shoe. So these Wizard of Oz Dunks, they came in the cream Nike SB box. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a look at the size of the box. So I placed my Nike Dunk SB Olympics on top. As you can see, the box size does line up. Normally your fake shoes, they will have a smaller box than authentic. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the sizing tags on this. As you can see, again, up top, I have my Olympic Dunks, and down below, we have the Wizard of Oz Dunks. Same exact labels. And they also do have the RFID chip in behind the label. As you can see, it has a hump underneath. That's just the RFID metal tabs behind it. And as you can see, the Wizard of Oz also has that RFID chip behind the label. I just set the box up top so to have the same exposure to the to my lights as the other pair had. That's the only reason I moved it up top. And staying with the size and label tag, you can also look at the description. It states Nike SB Dunk Low Pro. You see that WOOQS? That stands for Wizard of Oz Quick Strike. That's something else you need to look out for. And also, it states the colorway is Gem Red, University Red, Multi. So from some of the fakes that I've seen, the label doesn't have that Wizard of Oz stamp on it, but that's not to say that these third-party people haven't revamped the sizing tags. They're probably looking now online to see these real versus fake videos to see what they can improve upon. So let's go ahead and keep moving along. As you can see, it does have the StockX stickers on the box. And I will also say that this box, when it shipped to me, it did come from Hong Kong. As you can see, it has this this Asian sticker on it. And usually I think when shoes actually release in China and Asia, that they come with these stickers already on the box versus a US pair. And it was StockX that was on the shipping label as well, coming from Hong Kong. This really kind of pisses me off though, especially seeing other people go through it. I'm okay to a point, because I've been doing these real versus fakes videos for a good while now, and I can pretty much authenticate my shoes, especially when I do a lot of research. And this shoe, I did a lot of research on it. So looking underneath the lid, the box does have a stamp code in the corner. And I can verify that that stamp code is true to the authentic pairs. So another thing that came with these shoes was an extra set of insoles, which is correct to the retail. We will take a look at the other insoles inside the shoe, but this particular insole, it comes included inside the box. Here's a look underneath the insole. As you can see, it does have that snowflake on the air pod on the heel pad. And I want to give a quick shout out to another content creator, Retrospective Dave. He does also have a video up on the Wizard of Oz real versus fake. And he did a really good job explaining his pointers on his video. So feel free to go check his video out as well. Just wanted to give him a quick shout out. And I'm as well going to give you some of my tips and pointers to look out for. So let's keep getting into this shoe. But yeah, as far as the fake insoles, what I'm seeing is sometimes their insoles can look pretty washed out and not as crisp and vibrant as the retail pair. I'm not saying the retail pair is just like HD clarity to it, but it does have a little vibrancy to it. But here you have it, guys, the Nike SB Wizard of Oz. Give you a real quick 360 of the shoe, and we're gonna jump into the details of it and to continue on the pointers to look out for. Here's a look at the lateral side of the shoe. Here's a look at the medial side of the shoe. Here's an overhead shot of the front of the toe box. Moving up into the laces, up into the tongue. And here's a look at the rear of the shoe. Last but not least, here's a look at the outsole. Alright guys, so a lot of you probably already know that this shoe does come with like an overlay cutaway material on top of the shoe. And that material does have a sheen to it, as you can see, the light kind of bouncing off of it. And you will also notice slight ripples in the material. And guys, that will vary with each shoe, no matter retail or if it's fake. Try to give you some closer shots. As you can see, the material actually moves. As you can see on the toe box, as the material does move. But again, the looseness of it, it's just gonna vary on each panel. So that's nothing really to look for. But what I would say is to look out for is the edges around the stitching. Those edges should be rolled. As you can see on the toe box, you see how the edges are rolled? One thing I have seen in some fakes, they don't have the edges rolled. It's just a flat material, kind of like your standard Jordan or either your standard Dunks, actually. You're just gonna have that raw cut, kind of like on the Nike swoosh. All these panels, they just gonna have this raw cut on it. It's not gonna be tucked and rolled. As you can see on the forefoot strap, it's also tucked and rolled all the way up the eyelet section, and also on the heel straps and the heel counter. Basically every panel on this shoe is gonna be that rolled material. It should not be any exposed leather cuts other than the Nike swoosh. That's one thing I would look out for. But yeah, guys, if anybody's watching this video and is new to this shoe does have cutaway panels on this shoe. And what's revealed underneath is actually this red suede texture. That's underneath each panel of the shoe, from the toe box to the mud guard to the heel strap, even to the heel counter of the shoe, and also the heel tab area of the shoe. It's all cut away. And while we're at the rear of the shoe, as you can see, it says no place like home, and that is on each shoe. Here's another point to look out for that I've seen. From what I'm seeing on the fake pair, the embroidery underneath this layer is not as prominent as the retail pair. And also, this is a key point, what I've seen the difference in is the N in no place. You can see that cursive comes real low into the close to the midsole. All the fake pairs that I've seen, it has a real short hook to it. So that's something to look out for. I will also say just the overall placement from the fake pairs is a lot higher. I seriously did think about getting a fake pair to do a side-by-side comparison, but upon receiving this pair from StockX, I just went straight into authenticating my pair to make sure I'm legit with it. And with that, I started seeing other people complain about the same thing that I noticed. So that's what made me want to just jump right into this video and give you all my comparisons and pointers to look out for. All right, so here's my left shoe. As you can see, it has this StockX tag. Let's check the quality out of this one real quick. Again, as I stated, you can see the material. It's just a little bit different than the other one. Another thing I can say to look out for is the actual stitching throughout the panels. It's like a vibrant red stitching throughout. I have seen some fakes that has like a darker stitch to it. These ones are pretty vibrant red color throughout the uppers. I think I've actually seen some fakes that use black stitching in it, so that's something to look out for as well. Moving to the rear of the shoe, as I stated, both have the no place like home. Here's a look at the rear of the tongue. It has Nike SB on the left shoe. And you also have the Wizard of Oz on the right. And the left shoe has no place like home underneath. Yeah, there's no place like home. And the production date on my pair is 5/15/24 to 8/30/24. So on the left shoe, let's look at the right. 5/15/24. 8/30/24. So those do match up. That's one thing to look out for. Make sure your dates on each shoe match together. Another thing I can say look out for is the actual sock liner on the shoe, especially on the heel side of it. It has like a thicker material up top. Some of the fakes I've seen is very thin right here, and it's not as rounded off. I've seen some of the fakes, it's real pinched in, doesn't look right. So just kind of make sure you have that thicker material up top and it's more rounded off. Here's a look at the insoles that come in the shoe. I would take them out, but they're pretty much in there. I think they, you know how sometimes the SBs come there, they glued in, kind of hard to get out. I didn't want to rip them out of there, so we just take a look at them. And these do come with very thick paper for the insoles. What I've noticed, most time retail, they have it thick like this. I've seen a lot of fakes that had very thin paper in them. That's a dead giveaway when you do versus retails. From what I've seen, all the pairs that I've did videos on. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to come through with this video. Normally when I first get shoes, I do the review on the shoe. But like I stated earlier, this one came in, and when I opened the box, it didn't have that black Nike SB and Wizard of Oz collab bag included inside. That kind of got my spider senses going. So what I did next was immediately went over the shoe, looked at all the details of it, from what I'm used to seeing between retail and UA. And like I said, I have studied this shoe since basically they announced it was going to release. Just kind of keeping an eye on it, looking at the details of it. And so I just went over the overall shoe of it and started going down my checklist of things to look for. And I can honestly say that this is a authentic pair. And, you know, like I stated in past real versus fake videos that I've made, one of my main things that I usually stay away from, especially if I'm going to StockX GOAT third-party route, like I had to do on this shoe since I couldn't hit on any raffles on the sneakers app. I had to go through StockX. What I normally do, I gauge out how popular the shoe is in the UA market. If the UA market is flooded, the market for months out, I usually kind of stay away from that shoe because you have a higher chance of getting a fake through those third-party authentication sites. And I can say that this Wizard of Oz, I have seen these as far as back as I want to say maybe mid-October. And this shoe released at the end of December, so it's been out there. But my main thinking was that it did come in a sealed bag. So, yeah, I understood that StockX would have had to take it out the bag to let you know that they did authenticate it. StockX, y'all playing with people's minds, man. Y'all ain't including that bag on there. Now you got people thinking, well, shit, did I get a fake? Did StockX authenticate a fake? And now, you know, I'm stuck with, well, I can't return it. But, again, like I stated, this one is authentic. So I think I'm going to keep it. I am going to wear these. Like I said, I don't resell shoes, so I'm going to wear them. So I guess you could just say it's just the bag in my case. But I would have liked to have it. Shit, give me the option if I did want to keep this for nostalgic reasons down the line, that I had everything that it should have came with. But I'm curious to know if any of you guys also purchased off of StockX or GOAT. Did you get your black bag included with your purchase, or was it not included? I'm curious to see what everybody else's experience was, because like I said, I seen a lot of people say that they didn't get their bag as well. But one thing I can say that the UA market hasn't done correct is they haven't added the extra insoles to the shoes, and they also don't include the black Dorothy red ruby slipper paper. They usually come with just like a standard Nike SB Dunk paper. They probably will get their hands on these insoles and start producing them and added them to their shipment. So that was some things to look out for. But one last thing in closing, you can also look at the toe box shape. Just make sure that it's overall a pretty sleek toe box to it. I know a lot of the UAs, they have a real boxy cut to them from the ones that I've seen. As you can see, this is how your standard SB Dunks look. Nice shape to them. As I stated in previous videos, I did want to cut these panels up, make a video on that. If you're interested in that, hit the like button for me, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned, because we probably will be cutting these up. I've been going back and forth if I wanted to just keep them DS, and especially now since StockX left my bag out, you know, I might as well go ahead and just cut them up now. Anyway, you know what I mean? Probably will go ahead and cut these up and throw these hoes on feet. But yeah, guys, just want to come through, drop this video. StockX, you ain't shit. Y'all need to tighten the fuck up and send people everything that comes in the box, man. How y'all slacking like that? Nike already suing y'all ass. Y'all need to tighten the fuck up. Send people they shit, man. All right, guys, stay tuned to the channel. Till the next time, peace.